Welcome back, everyone. Here we are going to continue on with the lighting of the model. Okay, I got the heat shrink on those, and I got 3mm LEDs in for the pylon lighting on both halves here. You can see I shaved the tips down flat but on an angle, so it shoots the light up along the pylon arm. I'm just gonna connect each one of these together. So like that. I just added glue on the ends there to keep the wires from moving so they don't break off. Just gonna do the same to this side now, and we'll move on. Okay, I got the lights in there. Got a resistors on here and down here. They're 1K resistors. Since it's going to be a 12-volt power supply supplying all the lighting, you have to have resistors on these things. Okay, now this line here is the line it goes over to attach to these lights here. Now you see I got it hooked up here, so the resistor does its resisting on all 4 of those lights there. So there we go. Okay, I got the 20 mil or 0.5 millimeter fiber optic line. Just a little bit larger than the other one. Okay, so I need to figure out how long I'm going to make it, so it's going to be about this long. I want it sticking out the bottom of the model just a little bit. It's best to have too much than not enough. So here's the longest one. Okay. All right. Do a quick lighting test here. I got the resistors connected to the positive terminals. I just want to see. I'm just going to use 6 volts here. Looks good. Okay. I'm just using regular model glue. It's just if you use instant glue, it'll melt right through the plastic. least this way here, it's more gentle on the fiber optic lines, but you still have to be careful. It'll still snap off. Can't use a heat gun because it'll melt it. So I'll just do the rest of the testing here. I'm just gonna let the glue dry before I do any more work. Okay, so just gonna do the light strips in the neck here. Get that lighting done. Don't really need much. Just for the simple fact, this is a lot smaller model. Boy, put one here. Like each section is that long. You can put one here like this. That'll pretty much light up all the lights down here on both sides. I don't know about this. Man, I can't risk covering over the window. And then just re-drill this one hole through that. It should still work. There's no reason why it wouldn't. Oh, you know what? There's only one way to find out. Try it. So like between these two, it should light up all this and all this down below. Alright, there we go. Looks good. Still 380 there. Yeah, good. Alright. Not bad. Quick light test. Oops. There we go. So you don't need to worry about resistors because it's already built into the light strips. So you don't need to worry about those. Now, lights that light up the neck go in there. 5mm here would work better. I just gotta thin it down and shorten it down on that. There's the comparison I did for the two LEDs. Flattened them down, shortened them down. Now to install those.
Okay. Now I confirmed with my client that he wanted a rear torpedo put on the ship. So this light here is going to have to be moved over to the side here to make room for the torpedo launcher. Now I'm going to use this front torpedo launcher here as a template to make another one using 2mm plastic sheets, as same thickness as this here. It's going to make another one here, and then I'll get it placed where I need it to place, and then I'm going to make a cowling for it after. So it'll go right around down here for the rear torpedo launcher. So right in this area here, right towards the bottom, is where that's going to go. Because I want it, just it'll be on an angle like this, so it's firing aft that way. And like this torpedo and the one up here are going to be on the same circuit for firing. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to cut that out. All right. Okay, so I got those. Looks good. All right. And that's going to go like right here. I need to just put a bit of an angle on it. So it'll go in the back here and have the cowling coming out. So now I just need to find out where the holes are going to go here for the torpedoes. Which would be like one here. And one right about here. There we go. Got it moved over, and I got it painted chrome silver so no light from in the ship can interfere with it. Same with all those. Even got the lines chrome silvered. I got this here is ready to, basically, I just gotta find the place here for it to be placed, which will go somewhere under here in this area here. So just gotta drill a couple of holes for the actual torpedo part, and then I'm gonna make a bottom cover for the bottom here, because I want this to be fairly straight, not flush like this, but straight like this. So there's got to be a cowling coming out for the bottom part. For the back here, I have to, I'm going to gouge out a small portion there for the top to just slip into. So I'm going to try not to cut the plastic. Well, some of it might. Just gouge it out so the top part of the torpedo launcher has something to grab onto. And then I just got to find the spot along the back here where the cowling is going to attach up to the bottom of the launcher. There we go. Okay. And then later on I'll go by, and this is in place, and cover up the gouges there, putty it, make it smooth. Okay, now I just need to figure out holes need to go. Just had to angle the plastic due to the slope of the hull. So I got so those were the holes they'd go for the lights for the launcher. Need to find out for the cowling. Just going to use a thinner 1 mil plastic there. That looks good. Just got to figure out, make a line on the back there to show how wide I need it, and then I use the torpedo launcher there for the width. Okay. Just gotta cut that out. Cut it out. All right, let's glue that. Very good. All right, that fits. Now, for the sides here, I'm just going to putty the sides, and then when it's dry, shave it down smooth. That's all I'm going to do for that. That's all it needs to be done. Okay. Making sure. Oh yeah, it's pointing directly backwards. That's good. That's what I want. Just like that. Very nice. Very nice. And then I have the two LEDs, red LEDs in the back. Alright, so I'm just going to scrape and paint off the tops here. Just so it gives better adhesion for the glue. Okay. There we go. Alright, so that launcher and that aft and front launcher are ready. I continue working on the inside. Now, the client wants the cool yellow LED for the main deflector dish. Which will be a yellow LED here. I got this little arm here that I made to go here like this, and then the LED attaching to that, so it'll light it all up. Try and get it centered up here. There we go. And all I'm going to do with this is drill two little holes for the pins here to go through. I just need to figure out. Okay, so where the notch is here, that's the halfway point between the two halves. So that's what I'm going to go by. Okay, so that's the halfway point right there. Okay. I just need a drill bit here. That's roughly the same thickness as the pins. Right there. Dead on. I'm going to leave it out just a little bit so I can adjust the light if it needs adjusting. Okay, all glued, everything's held in place now. All right. Looks good. All right. I just got the red LEDs, one in either hull here to go in place. All right, just like that. Gonna cover it all completely. And then once that cools down, sets, paint it chrome silver all over so no red bleeds inside the model. Okay. So there we go. Just like that. Save that one. And eventually these torpedo lights will be tied in with the torpedo lights that go up here. There we go. I think that's pretty much it for lighting of the engineering hull. That's it for this episode, everyone. In the next episode, we are going to be lighting the primary hull and the warp engines. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. If you have any questions or you want me to do some commission work for you, contact me at epyc.models@gmail.com. And please check out my website, www.epyc.models.com. See you all again later. Bye-bye.